Hi everybody, new video from Big Apple Pipes. Today, as you can easily tell, I'm not in New York City, I'm not even in Italy, but I am in the main square of Munich. This is Marienplatz, Munich in Germany, which is a beautiful city. So if you have a chance to travel to Europe, if you're not European, but if you're German, you know it already. It's a place I really love. And it's also a place in which, as pipe aficionados, pipe lovers, can find some very nice tobacco shops. One thing you probably don't know is that I also have another YouTube channel in Italian, which is much different. I mean, it's not different. I also talk about pipe and tobaccos, okay, in the Italian channel. However, being Italian my mother tongue, I do many more things. So I am not only talking about tobaccos, I also talk about brands, history of pipes. I also have a podcast in which I interview pipe makers and tobacconists and so on. So I do many things, and mainly due to the fact that I have many more subscribers on that channel, and that motivates me to add more content. Here it's a little different. I have less subscribers, nobody watches my videos, so I never really pushed much. Another thing that I do on my Italian channel is also talking about tobacco shops around the world, mainly Italy and New York. I just wanted to do this for once also in English. So let's do the tobacco shops of Germany. I love Germany, of Munich. Germany is a very big country. And there are mainly three that I would suggest. So let's start. There is one which is smaller, and the other two which are more important. And again, if it happens for you to travel in Munich, for sure you don't have to miss out on those beautiful shops. And also, pipe tobacco is quite cheap in Germany as well. Let's go, right? Let's go. So if you are in Munich, probably the most famous, the most popular tobacco shop for pipe aficionados is the one very close actually to Marienplatz. It's at the Tal, and I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Just trying to cross the road, and it is this beautiful shop just behind me, Pipe and Huber. It's historical, but most anything else, it's beautiful. I'm gonna show you how it is inside, but just by looking at the window, you can by yourself understand how cool this place is. Inside, you can find a nice variety of tobacco, not huge. Okay, there are other tobacco shops in Germany, not in the city, but in Germany. That have a bigger assortment, but in here you can find mostly their own tobaccos, which are mostly made by Colas & Coop. The only exception is the Epicure, which is a beautiful full Virginia plug made by Samuel Gowit. However, currently, this is January 2022, after Brexit, Samuel Gowit haven't been able to bring tobacco to Europe. So far is no longer available, but when it will be, that's really one of the best tobaccos you can find in the world, because it's full Virginia plant. It's very good, and it's also fairly cheap. Maybe not as cheap as it could be in the United States, but for European standards, it's very cheap. That's about it. I think it's time to move to the next stop. Let's go. So not too far off from the one in the Gallery Fanfarfe, which is just back there, and just in front of the Opera Theater, we have this very nice shop, which is Zach Bauer. I don't know if you can read the sign. Okay, now you can. And as you can tell, the window was pretty good, pretty cool, pretty beautiful. You have a lot of pipes in there, but also you have, hats and cigars. Not much to say. It's the smaller one of the three that we're gonna see. I usually stop by, but don't expect too many things in here. They have a very nice working humidor. but don't expect, you know, a huge variety. They have something. They have a few tobacco of their own brand, which are probably the same one that the others have, or very similar. I actually already went inside and bought something, but I'm gonna show you how it looks like, and then we move to the next one. Let's go. So one of my favorite tobacco shops, I mean there are three, so one of my favorite is Deal, which is inside the so-called Fanfarfe Gallery. That's one of the entrances. Actually, the cool thing about the Fanfarfe Gallery is that, you know, it's an entire block which has been completely restored. And if from the outside it looks like this, very classical, inside there is sort of a mall, and it is, you know, very modern architecture. It was done by Herzog and de Meuron Studio. It's very beautiful. There are so many nice shops, and one of them is this tobacco shop, which I'm going to show you right now. And I will also go inside to, of course, do some shopping. So here it is in one of the courtyards. You have the beautiful Pfeif and Deal, and I'm going to show you the amazing window. There you see, of course, you have pipes, of course, you have spirits, and many other things. And now let's go inside and have a look. And that was it. You may have noticed in all these beautiful tobacco shops, you have seen jars with tobacco inside. But in Germany, it's not possible to purchase bulk tobacco. You always have to purchase, even if you go to, I mean, tobacco shops that sells their own tobaccos, they always have to sell you, you know, in quantities like 50 grams or 100 grams or 250 grams. So quantities are pre-established and have the German monopoly label, so the taxes are paid. So it's not like in the United States in which you can purchase like 1 ounce, 3 ounces, whatever you want. Okay, so it's fully free. Here it is really about mostly about, you know, opening the jar, smell the tobacco. Eventually you can also fill the pipe and light it up in the shop to try the tobacco before you purchase it. But that's about it, which is still pretty cool and pretty interesting because it's not very common. For instance, in Italy you cannot do it, so it's very, very nice. It's a beautiful city. If you have the chance to visit Munich, I would definitely recommend it to you. Full of nice restaurants, nice shop, and you know, nice museums. Amazing the culture here. It's unbelievable. But as you have seen, also there is some good shopping to do for us Thai passion as well. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye.